Okay, if you're watching the Mariners-Blue Jays game, you probably saw that the benches cleared after the 4th inning. I'm not going to show the video of the benches clearing because nothing really happened. Raleigh was at second base right here. You can see him. After the inning ended, Jose Berrios coming off the mound, started yelling at him, accused him of signaling in pitches from second base. So we didn't know that originally when it happened, but it came out that Berrios thought that he was signaling pitches. Now, Raleigh said he wasn't doing it, but if he was doing it, he wasn't going to tell you anyways. So if you're a baseball nerd like me, this may interest you because I pulled up all the pitches from that inning while Raleigh was at second base, and I went through them pitch by pitch, and we're going to talk about how base runners can signal in pitches, and then do we actually think he was signaling them in? So the first thing I want to say is, this is legal. For the last 100 years, more than 100 years, base runners have tried to pick up signs. Now, back in the old days when they used to give numbers down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, or they would give taps and all that stuff, the base runner would be looking in and trying to figure out, okay, what does this system mean? That's why they give all those different numbers, because they don't want the runner to be able to signal into the batter which pitch is coming. So that's always been done. And the whole Astros thing with the camera and the bang on the trash cans, that made everyone think that if you were relaying signs that you were cheating. There was this huge cheating scandal. Using cameras, yeah, that's illegal. You can't do that. That was cheating. This right here, just looking in and trying to figure out which pitch is coming and then signaling, it's not cheating. It happens a lot. Now, there's no more numbers. Now it's all on PitchCom. So the catcher presses this little button right here on his knee, and then it tells the pitcher, fastball, inside, curveball, changeup. So there's no more looking at numbers, but you can still steal signs in a bunch of different ways. I'm going to give you a couple. Again, we won't know. We probably will never know if he was really stealing them or not because they're not going to tell us. But let me just explain how he could be. One way is looking at grips. So you can't see it right here, and unfortunately, these don't go back far enough. I'm going to push this all the way back here. He's already come set. So we don't have any good footage of him actually coming set. But when the pitcher does come set, sometimes you can see what grip he has on the ball. Sometimes as they're getting their signals, they'll have the ball kind of down by their leg and they might pre-grip it. Sometimes it's on the way to the glove. It could be the way he comes set. There's like a million different things that he could be looking at. Sometimes the catcher gives it away. Sometimes they set up too early. Sometimes they set up a certain way on certain pitches. So just know that there's a bunch of different things that he could be looking at to get those pitches. Now the question is, did he get them? And then how do you relay them? So again, there's a million ways to relay them. You can relay them by the way you look with your head. So, you know, if he looks this way, that means off speed. If he looks this way, that means fastball, or vice versa. You could use your arms, you could use your feet, you could use the posture of your body. I've seen a million different ways. We've used a million different things throughout my career. Now, with all that being said, let's see what he does. Because if you go through each pitch, just watch, there is a consistent gesture that he does according to each pitch. So we're going to start out with this first pitch right here. It's a sweeper. I want you to watch what Raleigh does right here. So he's got both hands kind of sitting on his knees, right? I'm going to play it. So let's play this right here. He's got both hands on his knees. Here comes a sweeper. Okay? So let me back that up again real quick for you. I want you to watch this. Both hands on his knees, or just above his knees, right? Both there. Here it is. Sweeper. Boom. Okay. Let's go to the next pitch. Okay, here's the next pitch. I want you to watch Raleigh right here. Watch his right arm. See how his right arm's dangling now? Fastball. All right, so that's the fastball. I'm going to go back again. Watch. I know it's a little bit of a tough view to see, but you can see, look between his legs. See his hand right there? So he's got left hand's on his leg like before, but his right hand is dangling. So it's no longer on his knee. So right hand is down. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball. Okay, fouls that off. Let's go to the next pitch. Okay, so next pitch, watch. Right hand, takes his right hand down, right? So watch, he's got it here. Now he's going to take it down. He's got, look, and this is like, look at how big he waves this hand, right? So his right hand's waving all over the place. So if you are the hitter, he waved his right hand before on sinkers or fastballs, same thing. He had two hands on his leg on sweepers. So he's waving his right hand, fastball. Fastball, fouls it off. Okay, so now you've got two hands on the legs on sweepers. You've got right hand down on sinkers or fastballs. Again, it's the same pitch. There's only one other pitch left, a changeup. Well, watch. Oh, now this is totally different. He has his left hand down and he has his right hand on his leg. Could this be a changeup? Let's see. Here's the pitch. Changeup. Now, he was way out in front of it. So it doesn't look like he knew a changeup was coming, right? He's way out in front. Maybe it was just still slower than he thought. Maybe it was just a better pitch than he thought. Maybe Raleigh just randomly likes to switch up his right hand and his left hand and his hands and his legs. I don't typically see that with base runners. Usually base runners will do a very similar thing. But now let's go to the next pitch because there's one more pitch. So Tellez is out. Okay, so now we go to Moore. This is the next batter. So if we go back through our system again, sweeper was neither hand was swaying. Just both hands were right here. Basically like right above his knees. Right hand dangling was fastball. Left hand dangling was changeup. Here it is right here. So what's he doing here? So right here, let's go back again. Okay, so he gets his lead. Doesn't look like either hand is dangling, right? Like both hands are basically like right here again. Neither hand dangling, sweeper. And he's going to pop it up right there. So I'll go back again, right? Neither hand, sweeper. And he's going to get out of the inning. And then Berrios is going to go over and start yelling at him. So were they relaying? It's hard to tell because it's only, what, 5 pitches? There does seem to be, again, pretty big movement. I know you can't really see me right now, but pretty big, like, right arm shake on fastball, left arm shake on changeup, and then both arms are just kind of dead or still. They're either sitting just above his knee or they're really close to his knee. They're just kind of sitting still on changeups. Now, the swings were not great on any of those pitches, and so I don't know. If they were smashing the ball, it would make me think a little bit more like, yeah, they probably are tipping pitches. They probably are signaling pitches. Again, sometimes even when you know it's coming, it's still hard to hit. It's the major leagues. They're good pitchers. But I just wanted to check it out because, again, I'm kind of a baseball nerd, and I wanted to see, is there anything to this? And I don't think conclusively I can say yes or no. But the interesting thing is I went to the next time that Raleigh got on base, and he was doing the same thing every time. He just had his hands just sitting there. He wasn't dangling either hand. So did they think he was tipping and then Berrios changed something up? So maybe he gripped it a different way, gripped it earlier, made sure he didn't look in the glove. They might have changed something up, and that's why he's just ended up not waving either hand down. Or maybe he never had it at all in the first place. I don't know. But I'd like to know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification, we'll give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later. If you've got hitters that you're looking to improve before the start of next season, this is essential for you. Matt Antonelli here, former Major League player, first-round pick, and college coach. With this course, we're going to show you exactly, step-by-step, how to generate power, develop bat speed, and enhance swing mechanics. Regardless of your hitter's age, this course is going to deliver advanced hitting techniques that will allow any hitter to get better and make an impact at the plate this spring. We have a full catalog of training content that you can access from anywhere at any time. This course is perfect for players, parents, coaches, instructors, and more. Our course has helped hitters all over the country at different competition levels, and the feedback that we've received has been outstanding. The work you put in now will drive your success at the plate this spring. Get the essential knowledge that you need to take your game to the next level.